time to be a Buddha. Agnihotra is just the moment that the sun hits the horizon. The dark light makes a ceremony of it. So you see the influence of dark light. It starts with awakening the third eye, with kumkum and turmeric. Everything is a mechanism of you. How to awaken the energetic of you, putting some herbs that are going to be put on the body. That's going to touch a model point. That model point has energetics. Because we're starting a day creating a relationship with the day. So it's symbolic of bathing, brushing your teeth, shower. It's a spiritual symbolism. All of these things have to do because you are here. This Buddha is an upside down triangle. And that is historically represented. Triangle represents fire. The element of triangle represents fire. And when it's upside, when it's hooked upward, like you would see at the Egyptian pyramids, in the myth, in the story of them, that they were sending the spirit upward. The energy goes up. And you store it in a mechanism of an upside down pyramid. We are bringing the energy down. So in this case, we're feeding, and energy is coming this downward. We're using the element of copper as a conduit of the energy. And cow dung represents, the cow has two stomachs. It's well digested. The metaphor is that everything is well digested. So the metaphor is your past life, your karmas, you came into this life with. The vipak, that's what's in the colon, the body, is the digestion that you've already had. This one. Sorry. So it's called vipak. It's the post-digestion. That's what the cow dung represents. It means you've already lived that life. And we're living from that. And that is the base of the fire. The fire is tejas. The key is the ojas, the universe, and the rice is the cosmic prana. All are metaphorically represented. And the metaphor is you, your past life, your current life, your existence. And so it's connection when the sun rises, which is the sun's similar energetic of the fire, the tejas, the prana of the universe, and the ojas of the material world. Then these are just for washing our hands, metaphorically speaking. We're watching our eyelids to awaken our sight because we're this little temple. We are the energetic doing this ceremony. We clean space, metaphorically speaking. Water carries the vibration. And then we set the stage. We'll have a camphor, which is just essentially a starter. It also has energetics, cleanses the space. Then we're going to get the cow dung, which is here. I'm going to apply ghee on it. You can stay there. And then that ghee is going to help us start the fire. And the ghee comes from the cow. All of this is symbolic of life. So, take the cow dung, take some ghee. Apply this ghee on the cow dung. And this will be used to start the fire. So, now, set the window fire. And you take a pyramid, triangle pyramid, so that the fire goes up. We have our pyramid. And then we get ready to light it. And then this is a tree that has a relationship to Shiva and can be offered in the fire as well. They're all energetics of spirit, and we light sticky lamp, like this incense stick as a fire starter. We keep it as natural. We leave the wood out, firewood, wood out of the fire. And then we can prepare our intentions. Call on these chants, Vedic chants, Ganesha, the deities, to bring energetics to the moment, but it's not necessary for the fire ceremony. It's just puja to call in the vibration. So sometimes I sing Bhagavad's chants. Om Ganana Ganapati Bhamate Kavihim Kavina Upamastamastamam Jeshkanajam Brahmanan Brahmanaspatana Srivanujivihi Siddhasaranam Bhagavadundam Mahakaya Suryakoti Smaprabha Nirvigham Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Siddhi Buddhi Shakti Sahita Shriman Mahaganadipataye Namo Namo. So for time's sake, we'll stop Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Then what you do is you can continue on singing, but you're going to offer to the body, the mind, and the consciousness. Om Keshivaya Namaha, body. Om Narayana Namaha, the mind. Om Hare Namaha, consciousness of Yana. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Keshivaya Namaha, Om Narayana Namaha, Om Hare Namaha, Om Govindaya Namaha, Om Keshivaya Namaha, Om Narayana Namaha, Om Hare Namaha, Om Govindaya Namaha, which is just water carrying the vibration. Then if you want, you can seal your intention with a pranayama, the Gayatri pranayama. So you can take your right hand Vishnu mantra, left hand Yana mudra facing up on your thigh. You'll take your right elbow out to the side. With your right thumb, you'll block off your right nostril. You'll inhale through the left. I'll say the mantra, but you're supposed to say it in your head. Then you hold it. I'll say another mantra, which is supposed to be said in your head. And then I'll exhale it out through. You'll exhale out through the right nostril, blocking off the left nostril, and I'll say another mantra. You can begin now. So you block off your right nostril and inhale through the left only. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapa, Om Satyam, Om Bhurvasva, Tatam Shuvarenim, Bhargodavasiti, Yo Yo Na Pachoyata. Now release your right thumb, block the left nostril, exhaling out the right nostril, you go Om Apo Jyoti Raso Amritam Brahma Purvasva. That's sealing your prana, sealing the prana of the Gayatri. Now we take full whole grain rice, and that is representative of the cosmic prana. It's a metaphorical representation of the universe's energy. Basically, the seed, life, and then take the key, and you have the fire in front of us. We are eating the sun at a calculated astrological time, which is an app, and we say a chant. Om Suryaya Swaha, whole grain rice is offered. Suryaya Idam Namama Prajapate Swaha Prajapate Idam Namama. So that Prajapate means creatures. Yeah, Surya means the sun. It says, hey Surya, and we feed the energetic of the sun upon us. Namaha, Surya Idam Namama. It sort of represents like not, it's like not again. Like it's about your past life, not to repeat in a way. And then same thing with the creatures, so all the creatures. Then there's a vibration. The rest of this that's done. The functions are done, so it's really finished. The rest of this is just ceremonial vibrations. This is a vibration to the sun. So there's bijas, that meaningless sounds that have a vibration. So Om Ram, Reem, Vroom, Raim, Raum, Raha, Swaha. That's all the vowels. Ram, Reem, Vroom, Raim, Raum, Raha, Swaha. Om Ram Reem Room Raim Raum Raha Swaha. So these are just vibration sounds, things you make with the alphabet, Sanskrit alphabet. They move you. The Sanskrit alphabet is considered language, but it's also not. It's also considered a vibrational energy. Then these are plants that represent spirits, or they connect to spirits. All plants have spirit. It's not just them, but these have energetics that represent specific connections to the brain. So they help us. Feeding them, when they burn up, they represent a smell, smoke. And the spirit comes by smell, tastes by smell. This is Janamamsi. Om Janamamsi Namaha Swaha, which is a spirit, a plant that's very good for the mind. Om Janamamsi Namaha Swaha. So we offer this mind plant and fed to come here and support Janamamsi Namaha Swaha, to support us. So we have this mental clarity, this mental support, this spiritual support. There's helping us in our spiritual endeavors. Brahmi, which is another mind rasana, is also very useful in helping us become clear in our thoughts and our emotions. Om Brahmi Namaha Swaha. We offer this the fire. Om Brahmi Namaha Swaha. Om Brahmi Namaha Swaha. And then Shanpushpi, which is another plant that supports the mind. Om Shanpushpi Namaha Swaha. Om Shanpushpi Namaha Swaha. So these are going to burn up and have a smoke to them. And that smoke is going to be feeding space. An incense. The spirit comes to the smell through you, through the energetic. This is an atmospheric energetic. So what we're doing is neutralizing the ionization of space. So what Agnihotra is doing is it's creating a neutralization of the ions that are making this space feel energetically funky, which would be a bad spirit. When you enter a room that's called bad energy, it has an energetic. So the space is filled with ions. Those ions are scientifically spirit. So if you have good energetic movement in a space, then that space can feel an energy, and you can walk into it and be, wow, this feels really good. Why do you feel that? It's because there's there's an energetic there. That we use energy as the word, but there's a spirit, there's something is residing here. So when there's like a nuclear bomb or something and everything's dead, again, then there's a nuclear energetic of death. There's an energetic that's not alive. And those spirits are there too. So then this will neutralize the energetic to about 2 mile radius and help rejuvenate life, help clean the space, help move the energy. And it's done through the smell, it's done through this connection to the sun, this vortex of moment when the sun is the horizon, which creates an energetic, creates this, an ionization, a neutralization. So it's invisible. And then in this fire, we offer something sweet because the fire is representative of this. It's like a mouth. So it's representative of you, meaning it's like I eat and I put food into my body. There's a fire metaphorically there. And that food is going to be digestion. But this is the metaphorical fire, or the food of the universe, or the thing that's like the sun, the thing that's keeping this whole thing functioning. It's like offering a prasad, like a sweet. You can feed them. All the natives. I say, hey, have some sweet. This is just sugar, not candy. You can put like a peta or something sweet. And then the water element is represented in the northeast corner of this kunda. Through this flower, we are dashing a little bit of water on to the water element of the fire. There's a number of other ceremonial things that can be done, but this was minimal process, procedural. Talk about this year. You can offer to all the directions. And so the ceremony gets completed, and then everything else is just mantra, vibration, meditation. You just sit with the fire. There's a ceremony to awaken you through the palm. Prabhupada has shared as a spiritual practice. Because the palm represents your spirit, your whole vibration, your hand, you as a being. Om Hrim Om Hrim Om Hrim. There's something called the Chakshu Stotra. That Chakshu means eye. It's the Stotra of the sun. Stotra is just a stanza, a set of like a poem that you can say and represents the sun, since we're doing a ceremony to the sun. Chakshu, 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 Tejas Tirobhava, Ram Bahi Bahi, Varitam, Chakshu Robham, Samaya Samaya, Amajat Rupam, Tejo Darshe Darshe, Yata Harvando Nasya, Takalpe Kalpe Kalina, Yanimama Purjama Partan, Chakshu, Chakshu, Sarvani, Nira, Nira, Om Namo Chakshu Tejo Date, Om Namah Karankaraya, Om Namah Suryakshi Tejase, Kecharya Tejase, Kecharya Asatoma Sakamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritamaya, Ushna Bhagavan Suchirupa, Amsa Bhagavan Suchirupatirupa, Ya Imam Chakshushmati Vidyam Ramana Nityakiyate, Natasya Rogavanti, Natasya Purvanti, Ashta Paranam Grahi Vidya Siddhi Bhakti, Om Namo Bhagavate Aditya. So Aditya means the sun. So Om Hrim Surya Namaha Swaha. Om Hrim Surya Namaha Swaha. Om Hrim Surya Namaha Swaha. story actually changes. Kichayama, Mahatma, Vajasayama, Tamasayama, Asatoma, Tamasoma, Yukama, Amartama, Ushama, Tamasava, Yagi, Ashna, Om, Swaha. So this is a very powerful Om. It's an energetic, a vibration, energetic to the sun to help us see, to help us connect to our inner lights, our visions. So, and then the palm represents you, this whole vibration of you. So all of these sort of metaphors we can say through the ceremony, ceremony can go to your thumb. You have your thumb, bring your index finger down to the base of the thumb, draw up, and you can say Om Aim Angustam Yam Namah. It's just like hello thumb. Om Re Tarjami Yam Namah. Now the thumb goes to the base of the index and crawls up the index. Then the thumb goes to the base of the middle finger. Om, Klim, Madhyam, Vyam, Namaha, and goes up to the tip. And then Om, Chamundaye, down to the ring finger at the base. And the ring finger is called Angusta. It's called the Om, Madhyam, Vyam, Namaha, Om, Chamundaye, Anushta, Anamika. Anamika Bam Sama Namaha. Om Chamane Ani Kavyam Namaha. Ani Kavyam Namaha. And then go to the ring finger. Vijay Om Vijay Kanishtika Vyam Namaha. Kanishtika. It's like hello to the pinky. Kanishtika Vyam. And then you wrap your whole hands over your body. Cover your whole self. Om I'm really clean, Chamode A Vijay, which is the whole chant to Guru Karatara Karapushta Vyomama, which is sort of this energetic Om. And then you do this same thing with this. So Durga, this is Chamode Durga. So you say Om I'm is heart. It's like hello to my heart. Without the Sanskrit, it's still quite beautiful. Just hello to my heart. Om. Should you say Swaha to my head? So your hand can go to your head. Om. Clean. Om Clean Bashat, which is to the Shiva Rudram point in the top of your head. Murti. But I think it's Shiva Rudram. So you connect to the spirit of Shiva, and then Om Chamundaye Kavachayam. So Kavachayam means your armor. So it's like, oh, here's your armor, Kavachayam. So it's like I'm wearing this armor, Kavacha, protection of me. And then Om Vijay Netra. Netra means the eye, the eye, Netra. So Netra. Shut. So between the eye and the third eye, that's the spot of awakening. And we open our intuitions, our connections to the Guru. And then it's around clockwise or counterclockwise. Om, I, Reem, Clean, Ha, Moon, Jai, A, E, J. You can do 3 rounds around your head, and you chant it that to Durga. And then your left hand with 2 fingers in the middle of the palm, you make a slap. Astraya Pad. Pad is sound. And it's kind of like, Pad also happens when you die. There's a big an explosion, a pad that occurs when your brain, all the bones, and the spirit leaves. There's a pad, that's why they cremate, to allow the spirit to leave the connection to the body. But at the birth, you also scream. This is a representation of you. So all this is very metaphorical, but they're all plays externally in some relationship to the mysteriousness of being alive, to the energetic of being alive, to this feeling that we have, but we don't know how it all is. We don't know the truth scientifically of it, but meditatively, the rishis energetically been given that knowledge through their practices of sadhana and inner truth. And they share that outwardly through these representation things, through sound, through metaphoric energetics of the body on the palm, through this connection to the fire, through the connection and relationship to the sun, through prayer and intention. So then we can set a prayer in these moments of intention to connect on this Thursday, August 27th, 2026. We celebrate this day. We celebrate this ceremony of life. We got up. We don't know why, but we did. Some energy woke us. Now we are alive with senses, with sight, with hearing, with taste, and smell. So can we use this in our next today? May you have a lovely day with Dr. Ladd as you interact at home on work calls. May you share in the continued process of Panchakarma as you slowly get closer to your exit. May you continue the healing journey of whatever it is your body's processing. Nothing here has hurt you. It's only created a process of unfolding more and more healing of release. Can you continue that journey today and beyond? All the activities here continue to flourish with support, with love, with light. All the workers continue to do the work with love and care. All the helpers do the work with love and care. All the administrators do the work with love and care. And all the therapists do the work with love and care. And all the landscapers tend to the plants with love and care. And all the cleaners tend to the space with love and care. And we all enjoy this space, this sense of love and care for ourselves. Whatever is in your heart to your family, your friends, whatever is in your heart to whatever you're transferring in the past life, may be supported. We join that force with this moment. It's called Sandhi. Sandhi is a time, a joint. It means joint. When the day ends, when the night ends, the day begins. When the night ends, the day ends, and the night begins. These joints, where you can feel that sense, where you don't quite see everything clearly. The sun's not fully up, it's not fully gone. Just enough light to barely see. This is the energetic that's most available to receive knowledge. From within. We all have that capacity. And then I usually chant Ganapati Shirsham in some form as a vibration to nation. Also celebrate this space. And now that we have the Dhanvantari Mandir, I move to the Dhanvantari Mandir to create another energetic celebration and devotion and dedication to a vibration that is the deity of Ayurveda, which is what this institute is about, and to all the healers that are supported through this knowledge that has been offered on this surface as a support to humanity. He metaphorically represents life and supporting life. So this knowledge is very useful. And as humble beings, for receiving that knowledge and being a conduit of that knowledge, we metaphorically are grateful. Grateful for the fact that we were presented this space to enter into this field of knowledge. And there's a metaphor for that transition, that transaction, that transference goes to Ganesha. So I'm going to sing to Ganesha Ganapati appreciation, and we'll join forces if you would like to the mandir. Today was an explanation, not a deep one, but a process of Agnihotra, one that you can create a relationship with, whether you actually do the fire or whether you do some relationship to your own journey of routine, daily routine, to tending to your fire. Ganesha, join forces with all of our intentions, all of our prayers, waking in our hearts. It's a beautiful day, service in the highest. Om Adinapati Dharmashirasha Om Bhadram Chamevihi Shriram Deva Bhadram Pashyamakshabhirjatataha Sthirirange Stutram Tatrivihi Yashemanevihi Tam Yadayahu Om Swasti Na Indro Vidyasravaha Swasti Naha Pusha Vishavedaha Swasti Nachaksho Arishnehi Swasti Nam Brahaspati Vidatu Om Jai Ganesha Jai Om Namaste Ganapate Swameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tameva Kevalam Kartasi Tameva Kevalam Dattasi Tameva Kevalam Bhaktasi Tameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Tam Shakshadamasi Nityam Rityam Bhakti Satyam Bhakti Avatvamam, Avavaktaram, Avashrotaram, Avadataram, Avadataram, Avanujanam, Avashisham, Avapashyata, Sarvaparata, Sarvotarata, Sarvadakshirata, Sarvatorvata, Sarvadharata, Sarvatomam, Bhaivahi, Samanta, Tam Vanmaya, Samchimaya, Tam Anandamaya, Sambrahmaya, Tam Satchirananda, Divyasi, Tam Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tam Jnanamaya, Vijnanamaya, Sarvam Virasati Jayate, Sarvam Virasati Siddhati, Sarvam Virasati Sarvam Virasati Tam Bhumir Apo Nalo Niladava, Tam Sarvari Bhaktarani, Tam Gunatraitita, Tam Avasatraitita, Tam Deyatraitita, Tam Kalatraitita, Tam Mulagavishita Nityam, Tam Shakti Trayatmaka, Tam Yogino Janti Nityam, Tam Brahma, Tam Vishnu, Tam Rudra, Tam Indra, Tam Agni, Tam Vayu, Tam Surya, Tam Chandrama, Tam Brahma, Purvavasvaram, Karadi, Purvamutya, Varnidam, Sarankaram, Anasvara, Paratara, Ardendula, Sitam, Tarena, Ridyam, Eksabalanasvarupam, Kakara, Purvarupam, Akaro, Vajamarupam, Anasvara, Shantarupam, Dindrutarupam, Kalahasanaram, Savita, Savi, Shesha, Ganesha, Vidya, Ganesha, Vishi, Nikrit, Gayatri, Chanda, Shri Mahaganapati, Devda, Om Gangaravema, Om Gangaravema, Ekranda, Vidmahe, Vakravitari, Nidanona, Diva, Choryata, Ekrantam, Chaturhatam, Ashman, Kushiraram, Raram, Chabram, Haste, Vibram, Kushikaram, Raktam, Bhudram, Survakarnakam, Raktavasam, Raktigandam, Nulatyangam, Raktapushpe, Tripushitam, Bhaktavam, Devikaram, Shritam, Avirbutam, Chashishra, Purutam, Paramdenta, Jolitam, Sayogi, Yoginabra, Namo Rajapade, Namo Ganapade, Namo Ramadapade, Namaste Sudam Bodhraya, Ekanantaya, Vignavinashine, Shri Vishwitaya, Shri Bharamode Namaha, Om Gam Ganapade 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 Namaha. So a lot of that prayer is like saying how beautiful Ganesh is and how adored he is and how wonderful his qualities are and what he does for us. So it's a lot of Sanskrit. It's just a lot of loving to Ganesh. His qualities, what he represents, what he looks like, what he wears, what his colors are, what his favorite areas, where he resides. It's all things like that. And us saying to you, to him, it's important. So may you have a lovely, lovely day on this Thursday. Whatever your prayers are, you've met the sun. There's an energy that awoken in you. It's healing you. Whatever you're going through is healing you. You're in a process still, and you'll still be in a process when you leave here. And let that nature, let your nature, this is the point of Ayurveda, let your nature, you are a being of nature, you are some entity, and it has its own intelligence. And that intelligence wants life, not death. It wants to live. So let yourself live. And that is what this is all about, is living. You're drawn to certain things, you're drawn to certain vibrations. Let it be. And there's things in you stuck deep into the tissues, maybe into the bones, which is your soul, maybe from past lives, that want to free themselves through you. Let them be freed. They're imprisoned inside of the cell. They're imprisoned in the tissue because you've repressed them, or suppressed them, or don't want to deal with them, or don't want to face them, or don't want to contemplate death, or contemplate the process you're going through with life. For fear, for anxiety, for anger, whatever it is, greed, possession. You've begun the process of letting them go. You unlock the gates. The rivers are flooded. There's a storm that's happening. And everyone's running for freedom. Can you let them be? Can you let them go? All your attachments, all the things. Consciousness is like the Garden of Eden. It's a little space that's all well kept. The gardens are well manicured. But the subconscious is a jungle. The jungle is madness. It's the forest. It's the jungle Amazon. Lots of animals, lots of bugs, lots of living things, lots of entities. And the consciousness doesn't want the encroachment of that forest. Right at the border of that conscious space is the forest. And we're merging in this conscious power process. Gates are flooding. The garden is getting unmanicured. There's vulnerability. Walls are open. So allowing yourself to be free, that subconscious and that unconscious, meeting the conscious. That's what's happening in Agnihotra. We live life with walls to keep us in control, our form, our energy, our shape, so that we are surviving, so that we can keep things in their right order, in control, nice and clean and manicured. Panchakarma messes that up. So can you reside vulnerably in the energies that are beyond? Let yourself free that space, subconscious. Things are coming up in dreams, things are coming up in the invisible world, things are coming up emotionally. They're just randomly coming. Where do they come from? Subconscious. Subconscious. From where you're triggered, why that smell, why that conversation frustrated you, why that sound in the Panchakarma room bothered you, why that look that someone gave you feeling all is coming up for you to deal with. Some part of you to heal. Why no sleep? Why sleep? All this oil that's going on in the body, all these marble points, all these extra treatments, all the massage, they're moving all the energy. Very subtle stuff is happening. Can you observe and witness and receive yourself as you are, as your body heals? The healing is a crisis, a vulnerability crisis. The fact that you're receiving something vulnerable, that you're not all well put together, is why you're in a retreat, why you're in a closed off space. So that you can receive this without the muck of the world. So you still have a few more days, today and tomorrow, and you'll continue this even beyond. Don't jump out of this little retreat quite yet. Let yourself receive whatever it is that's coming up. Rest when you need to rest. If you feel anxious, observe it. If you feel sad, observe it. If you don't know what's going on, just observe it. Allow yourself the opportunity to free. Lighten your load, which is called enlightenment. Lightening up karma, which is not easy to do because that means you have to face what has been suppressed, repressed, held secretly deep inside of you, which is discomforting for one reason or another. Let them go. And how you do that is through observing the breath and allowing yourself to be as you are. The energies of the pain, the energies of the body are changing, vipassana, witnessing sensations without craving for good, without avoiding or averting the bad. Just being equanimous as you are with what is, as best you can, with every breath, as you are, with every exhale. So or empty bowl, just be. So I bow to your light and to your process, because I have a light and you have a light. Namaste means to bow to our lights. So have a lovely, lovely day here at Diego. Stay in the process. You have one more moment with Dr. Ladd. Tell him all of your questions. Put your heart at the foot of Dr. Ladd. Share fully and completely. Get as much as you can as you embark onto the next journey of life, post-Panchakama. Don't leave this moment. Don't leave any rock uncovered. Be full and complete today. Get all the knowledge that you need from Dr. Ladd. Walk out of here and then complete all of your medicines, embarking upon the journey of life again. Knowing that you can come to Panchakarma again and again to tend to the fire, to tend to your karmas, to tend to the spaces of subconscious and unconscious, to move deeper and deeper into your humanity. Again and again is the yoga practice. Again and again. Again and again. This is not an end. It's just a repeat. Have a lovely, lovely day. Namaste. This is called vibhuti, which is the ash. The ash of the burnt cattle, the offering. So this ash is metaphorical. It can be applied on the body, the third eye, as a metaphor for your ceremony. You can take it and put it on your hand. Either way. You can get more if you need. This ghee and this vibhuti represents your prayers that were offered to this fire today. Presented. And then move over to the day. Now I'm going to walk over to the Kanban Mandir. Continue on whichever you wish. I'm going to connect to that. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.